A bullet, one random stray bullet, flew through the air nearly 1 year ago near the Stone Arch Bridge, hitting a young, healthy husband and father in the head, rocking his world and that of his wife and 2 young sons. How do you come back from such a devastating blow? Many, even the ER doctors, didn't think they could, but Abby and Tyler King held on to faith and each other and wanted to share with all of you what has happened since.
No.
Tyler and Abby King spent a lot of time at a park near their home in Nashville, while their sons, 8-year-old Knox and 12-year-old Bennett, practice their soccer skills. Abby helps Tyler practice putting one foot in front of the other.
You're doing good.
This is the latest step on their journey that began in Minnesota when they met at age 15 as students at Southwest Christian High School.
Would you say music kind of brought us together?
Yeah.
You couldn't believe I liked Neil Young?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The music lovers married and moved to Nashville, but every summer they come back home to Minnesota.
Had to give our kids the Minnesota experience in the summer.
Yeah.
Last summer, the family had big reason to celebrate. The youngest of Abby's 3 sisters was getting married.
And Dawson and Annie, they were high school sweethearts too. So we've just, we're a really tight-knit family, and we're thrilled for them.
On June 25th, family and friends had gathered at A Mill City Lofts near the Stone Arch Bridge for a joint bachelorette party. As the party wound down, Tyler and his brother-in-law walked a guest to her car. A crowd had gathered down the street. Suddenly, shots rang out, and a stray bullet traveled a few blocks, hitting Tyler in the face.
Sam got a call from my brother-in-law. Tyler's been shot. I had no idea where, how, what happened, but he said they're taking him to HCMC. Get there now.
The joyous celebration turned to anguish as family gathered in the ER, praying and waiting for word. Though he'd been shot in the face, doctors initially had good news.
He said, as of right now, it doesn't look like there's, maybe some small brain bleeds, but he's doing remarkably well. And so, of course, they made me go home.
But when Abby returned in the morning, she learned Tyler had suffered a massive stroke.
Nobody knew when or how. It was just he had a stroke, and he'll probably not comprehend talk, or again, you need to decide what to do.
As Tyler clung to life, Abby clung to her faith.
I know where Tyler's going when he's gone, and I knew heaven would be a whole lot better than here. And I just said, Lord, Tyler is yours, but I will fight like hell for him on earth. And he told me to keep fighting. And so we kept fighting for you.
Just how hard it was and continues to be
Come here, Knox.
was painfully driven home by their youngest son, Knox, who, overhearing our conversation, broke down.
Is it hard to hear all that? But we're good now, right? Yeah. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be happy, too.
That mix of happy and sad permeated the wedding the family held just 3 days after Tyler was shot.
Wow, how was that?
It was emotional for everybody. Yeah, it was a really hard night.
But the next day, Tyler opened his eyes.
Well, they were really surprised. I remember the whole neurosurgery team was walking through, and they actually stopped me and said, "We can't believe Tyler's progress."
In a matter of weeks, Tyler made more strides, getting off a feeding tube and breathing on his own, and becoming stable enough to be airlifted to a rehab facility in Chicago, where he took his first steps, and even his first bike ride. In September, Tyler finally came home.
It was emotional, it was exciting, it was scary.
Tyler was home, but a bullet fragment left him blind in his left eye, and the stroke left him with no use of his right arm and limited use of his right leg. He can no longer read or write and can only speak in 1 or 2 word sentences, but he understands everything that's going on around him.
High-level concepts make perfect sense to you.
Yeah.
Like adult conversations, but reading is hard, and speaking. So things like your ABCs are hard because your language center was damaged. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I would say high level, great, but things we learned as kids that are really hard to do now.
Yeah.
Tyler desperately misses his old life. He loved hockey, played every day, and he loved his job working remotely at Minnesota-based Cambria. Can you choose what you miss more, hockey or work?
Oh. Oh, hockey.
Hockey.
Their days now are filled with doctor and therapy appointments as they focus on getting as much back for Tyler as they can, not knowing exactly what that will be.
It's a hard journey to walk. There's no way around it. But we're on it and we don't have a choice. So every day we wake up and say, okay, Lord, keep writing this story.
Tyler is trying new treatments that are showing promising results, particularly hyperbaric chamber treatments. But all of it is extremely expensive, and they are now living on just one income. If you'd like to help the Kings, we have a link to their GoFundMe page and information on an upcoming community fundraiser with this story on care11.com.
Wow.
Just an amazing family, and just appreciate them sharing their story. And it's just a result of this. The violence and how it can affect, just innocent people.
Right. Yeah, like you mentioned, the randomness of it.
Yeah.
I mean, traveling 2 blocks.
Yeah, and managing to hit him. And Abby just said, I can't sit in that. We just have to move forward.
She's amazing.
She is. They both
And
are.
the kids are. Thank you for sharing that.